Right, good afternoon everyone, welcome back to the channel, thank you for stopping by. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, dropping a like on the video to help me reach a wider audience, and any comments or questions you might have, please leave them down below and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I want to do a quick video about XRP today regarding the lawsuit potentially coming to an end soon and people making speculations about what the price could eventually go to. It is pure speculation, so take it as such, it's not financial advice. Excuse me. Right, what I'll do first is go through a cryptocurrency market as a whole. We're sitting still above $1 trillion market cap, just over $1 trillion, over 24-hour trading volume of $50.5 billion. Bitcoin dominance is up to 42.4%, currently trading just shy of $23,000. It's up just under 10% on the week. If we go to the biggest risers today, Hollow, IOTA's up, Polygon's got some gains, nothing major. VeChain's doing okay. Over the week, who's been doing the best? Aptos has been pumping, it's given some back today, but Aptos has been having a great week. Phantom's had a decent week. A lot of things are giving a few gains back they've made, but yeah, we're coming into the weekend, you might be getting people selling off, like institutions and whatnot, but for now things are looking we've got a slight decline in market cap overall, like 0.82, but nothing major in the grand scheme of things when you're talking about crypto. If we go to the XRP page, it's down 1.1% on the day. It's trading at 40 cents. Market cap $20 billion. Circulating supply just 50.7 billion XRP, 51% of the supply. The others are all in escrow, I believe. Right, so if we look at the sentiment, I'm not sure what XRP sentiment looks like because some people are starting to hate XRP. You get a lot of people shilling other coins in this section, but yeah, someone's talking about something called Graph here, Luna. It's just, you get a myriad of like comments that bear no relation to the products you're talking about. With someone who got someone like here called Fudder, all you XRP fanboys keep getting wrecked, but 2 bull runs and no new all-time high. The team keep dumping on you. Why would you put money into a project that doesn't increase in value? I'm not entirely sure I agree with that. They've been in a court case for the last 2 years. I've not lost any money. All my XRP was bought below this price. I bought majority of it below 40 cents. The majority of mine was picked up around between 20 and 30 cents. So I'm personally net positive on XRP. I will admit I did buy a few all-time highs back in 2018, back in 2018. Early 2019, but then I've done dollar cost averaging over the years, built myself, I think I've got about 50k XRP, possibly more. I'd have to check. I've got some on my ledger. Anyway, that's by the by, but I've got a decent holding, so I don't know what he's talking about getting wrecked. I've not got wrecked in any way, shape or form. I've got a nice little portfolio built, XRP's included in that. So if we go to this article, which I will link down below, we can go read it through it quickly. It's a very speculative article. It doesn't really get into the meat and potatoes. I think it just tells you what people are predicting, really. So XRP price in the thousands after Ripple versus SEC case is settled. Checks feature goes live in decentralized ecosystem. Now, to say it goes to the thousands, I've heard people talk about this for years, how it's destined for $589 because... so that was me just drinking from my sports water bottle. It made a funny sound because of the all this Ripple Riddler bollocks that was talked about for years, and everyone decoding stuff. We were going to 589. The market cap would have to be absolutely insane were that to happen. But the fact that Ripple's partnered with so many banks, there is a possibility of this price going, increasing exponentially or going parabolic. We don't know. We do know that this case has held the price of XRP back, so I'll quickly go through the article. It's only a short one. With the likelihood of the Ripple SEC lawsuit ending soon, users are now speculating on the future price of XRP. The advances of the XRP ledger and the growth of the ecosystem will add to the XRP price growth. With the likelihood of the ongoing legal brawl between blockchain payments firm Ripple Labs Inc. and the United States Securities and Exchange Commission coming to an end in a short time, there has been a lot of speculation on what the future holds for the price of XRP. There have been quite a number of speculations to what the outcome of the case will be. There are observers who believe that Ripple would have settled the case out of court, but the regulator is unwilling to declare that XRP is not a security. The Brad Garlinghouse-led company is treading on a very cautious path, as any form of settlement without legally defining the status of XRP coin can stir up another lawsuit sometime in the future. Yeah, so they want to get this done and dusted so they can crack on. We're talking about Ripple, not just XRP. Ripple, the company, just want to move on and do what they're doing. They don't have to do it out of America. They can operate out of other countries, but they just want this done, dusted, and settled. So the recent victory of the SEC over LBRY, a protocol that says it's doing to publishing what Bitcoin does to money, has given the regulator a big impetus to believe it can tap a good victory over Ripple. Ripple remains convinced it will beat the SEC, with over 3,000 amicus briefs showing the usage of XRP is limited to payment utility. See, now I don't really think it makes any difference if they win or lose. Even if they lose, they're just going to get fined, and then what? They'll crack on. It's just done. They'll get a fine and we'll move on. Like, if they win, that I think the price will increase, will go parabolic if they win. It's like shit, but then that's going to bring regulation around for other cryptocurrencies. That's the big thing that people aren't really realizing. A lot of people hate on XRP, but they've gone after this company for a reason, because they're the biggest one with the biggest business. Like, it's all regulated and whatnot, regulated to a certain extent, but you know what I mean. They're an actual company. Ripple is an actual company. XRP is the token. But they've only gone up. There's a reason they've gone after them, because they're the only ones that probably would be able to pay the fine. Plus, everyone knows who they are. They're not hiding behind. They are completely doxed. Like some of these coins, like obviously some of the big ones. You've got Charles Hodgkinson. Everyone knows who is Vitalik from Ethereum, but no one knows who created Bitcoin. There's a lot of other coins out there. No one knows who the people are behind it. So how can you go after them? Which is the people they should be going after, the people with all the shit coins that are doing all these rug pulls and whatnot, not someone that's trying to do things correctly and work within the existing financial institutions. But once again, that's me going off on a tangent. So, XRP, let me start again. XRP coin is currently changing hands at 0.4219, up 8.89% over the trailing 7-day period. The ongoing lawsuit has greatly impacted the price of the digital currency, which plunged to its lowest price point of 0.29 in the past 52 weeks. One of the first bearish pull downs for XRP was the fact that trading platforms, including Coinbase, delisted the digital currency for trading on their brokerage, further contributing to the fear, uncertainty, and doubts (FUD) that engulfed the asset in the first few months of the lawsuit. With the current realities and the potential of Ripple beating the SEC, many are optimistic the price of the asset can soar into the thousands in the next few years. That would be lovely. That would be absolutely lovely, because I'd be very, very wealthy were that to happen. While there are more conservative price predictions ranging from $5 to $10, which I think are much more realistic, up to $20, I'm still going to be doing very well out of it. But we'll see. Let's get to $1 first before we start talking about thousands. The community's rolled up to the end of the lawsuit will stir more exchange relisting, and XRP can finally take its rightful position amongst the highest price cryptocurrencies. The potential for XRP to grow will not only be fueled by the fundamentals bothering on the end of the ongoing legal brawl, but also the technical impact of the embrace of the XRP ledger. Ripple is branded as a payment system platform that is serving users around the world to foster cross-border financial settlement in fulfilling its core plans. Ripple is integrating new features on the XRP ledger, the platform where its payment transactions are being facilitated. One core feature that just went live on the XRP ledger is a new revamped checks feature, an amendment that went live without the approval of the Ripple firm. The checks feature is not entirely new, but this new feature enables the sender to issue a check for a specific amount, while the recipient can redeem the check to receive the specified amount. I'll have to do some more reading into that. I did read something about that not long ago, but I think I actually did a video about it. I'll have to go trawl through my own archives, but I'll link the article down below so you can read through it and make of it what you will. But it is purely a speculative article. There's nothing on there that's based in fact. It's just that the case is coming to an end and people are talking about potential price points, which of course leads us to the charts. Now we're on the daily here, currently trading at pretty much 40 cents. We're at this level of resistance now. We've pushed through it a few times, but we'll come back down to test it again. We are above the 50 MA and the 100 MA. We have got some bullish divergence in play from that low there to that wick down there, which is in play. Momentum has gone positive. We've broken through this trend line, which is good. That descending trend line comes back to May the 6th, 2021. So that's not even including all-time highs. But the price has been declining. We've got clear support at this level at the 0.31 cents, 0.31 cents, sorry, 31 cents. What am I talking about? So at 31 cents, we've got clear support. We've got resistance here at 40 cents. Should we break that, I don't see any further resistance up until around 53 cents. So we've got thin air. There's no divergences to go through. Well, not on my chart. I only used the 50, the 100, and my 2 EMAs that I put around price. There will be other. Some people use Fibonacci numbers for their moving averages, which can be quite useful. The 34 is a good EMA, a good moving average, but that's not how I trade or use my charting software. So moving along, if we look at the weekly, see where other resistance levels are. So we're trying to approach the weekly 50. From there, we've got that 53 cent resistance level, and next border to cross would be the 100 MA, which has gone nice and flat, but that's 69 cents. So that would be a point of resistance that we'd like to push through, and there's resistance here at 85 cents. Bear in mind, excuse me, bearing in mind this is on the weekly time frame. This isn't the sort of thing that's going to play out on minutes. But what you need to realise is once this case does settle, not financial advice, I don't give financial advice, I just share my own opinions and tell people what I'm doing in the cryptocurrency markets. Once the case does settle, this thing could fly. We could go straight to $1, $2, $3, $4. It could move exponentially. It could go parabolic. So all of this TA will mean absolutely nothing. This has been manipulated and deliberately held down for some reason. This whole case is a sham, in my humble opinion. I don't think it was ever intended that it was to go to that price at that stage, and it's been held down for so long. But there's so many people that believe in this project. It's working with so many businesses. It's a massive company. It's a sleeping giant. Much like VeChain that I continue to make videos about, this is something that's doing real work in the real world with real companies, and not just printing useless tokens that serve no real world purpose or utilities. So I'll leave it for there. There wasn't much real information there, just an article about price speculation. So if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel, dropping a like on the video to help me reach a wider audience, and any comments or questions you may have, please leave them down below. Once again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, afternoon, weekend, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.